is Ryan Yassine and I am founder of Petit Pli, clothes that grow with your child. We create garments that grow through 7 discrete sizes to mitigate the amount of waste that children are creating through the clothes that they wear, as well as raising a future generation that has better consumption values. The main problem that Petit Pli is aiming to tackle is overconsumption and waste of clothing. Did you know that the best way of reaching our water, waste and carbon emission targets by 2030 is actually to reduce consumption of our clothing that we have today and increase the utilization of the clothing that we buy? So if we can do anything to increase the utilization of the garments that we buy, then we will be shifting towards a much more sustainable way of consuming goods. So the starting point of Petit Pli was mapping out the entire fashion industry from crops to point of sale and finding out where I could leverage my own technical skills as an aeronautical engineer and a designer to pinpoint problems and pinpoint ways that I could use my skills to solve those problems. So I identified 6 ways in which I could tackle small parts of the entire fashion industry, and after time I distilled that into one main project, which was called Petit Pli, clothes that grow. Petit Pli achieves this by first scrapping everything and then designing from the ground up. So the way Petit Pli works is that there's a structure embedded within the garment that exhibits a negative Poisson's ratio, and what that means is as you pull the material along its length, it grows along its width. Typically, materials will shrink as you pull them along their length. And the reason why this is so important is because this is the key thing that allows us to create clothes that mimic the direction of growth of the anatomy of a child. We realize that children's anatomies are so different to adults, so why would we miniaturize clothes for their bodies?